have Bombus here with us tonight. Welcome, guys.
Thanks a lot.
This is your first time touring the USA, correct? As Bombus?
Yeah.
Have you guys been here before in the States, or just first time with, as a touring band?
I've been here a couple of times.
Yeah, me
some
too.
Of the guys said, yeah.
First time for Bombus.
Cool. So you guys are touring in support of your new album, which was picked up by Century Media, The Poet and the Parrot. How's the response been from the United States crowd for you so far?
On the tour?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been pretty good actually. We're touring with Graveyard and supporting them, and I think their crowd pretty appreciative of a lot of different kinds of music. So it's been good.
Do you notice a lot of fans in the crowd, or people in the crowd actually know your songs already as you've been playing?
There's always a couple of them, yeah. But like Fefe said, I mean, as far as being an opening act goes, the response has been really good. I mean, we couldn't really ask for more.
Really? Well, what are some of the songs you guys have been playing live that have had a really good response?
I don't know. Pretty much all of them.
I mean, Safe Passage seems to be kind of a fan favorite already, and we finish off with Into the Fire, and that always seems to be a good closing number.
People seem to. Yeah, that's a support act as well. Like the further into the set that you go, kind of the audience kind of loosen up and kind of starts to enjoying it. Because most of them never heard our songs anyway. So first 2 or 3 songs they're a bit stiff, but after 2 or 3 songs they're kind of starting to get into it. And so I mean, as a support band, often the second part of your set is the best one, because people are, I don't know, getting drunk or getting more appreciative or something like that. But yeah.
Now, going back to some of the videos you guys done, you have 3 videos out now so far. You have Apparatus, which was the first one. Where was that filmed at back home?
It's actually
a garage.
Yeah, biker garage, which also is sort of black, like a nightclub.
Yeah,
private
did that one in
Yeah, we just had to do something. We just had to throw something together real quick. So we bought a bunch of beers and got our friends real drunk, and then we played the song 15 times and shot it.
That's a friend's bar, in the neighborhood where we live in Gothenburg. So it's our turf.
Right on.
Yeah.
It looked like a pretty crazy set. Were there any broken bones in the making of that video, or bloody noses?
Yeah,
You got hurt.
I got hurt, and I cracked I bashed my bass into the head of one of our buddies as well. So there was some blood shed. Yeah, actually, not surprisingly, because everyone was fucking hammered anyways.
They got free beers though. So
they got free beers, so it's all good.
Axel in Graveyard, he was throwing beer cans on me when I was playing drunk.
Nice.
Stuck all the time.
So your second video was Enter the Night, which was done by your former bassist Ulf.
Yeah.
How did you come about with the concept for that video? It's really cool, creepy, almost science fiction / gothic.
Yeah, he's I don't know when he makes videos, I don't think he really knows where he's going with it in the beginning. Then it kind of takes off into something that creates in his head.
Yeah, he just started out because we just filmed our, from waist up. We were hanging in these from these fucking wires stuck in the floor, which was really weird. So we just had our upper bodies, and then we just created that whole world with those funny legs and all that. So we didn't know what it was going to be like anyway, but
I don't think he did neither.
No, it turned out cool though, man.
He has a lot of great ideas.
Yeah.
Did you guys have any creative input on the theme of the video at all?
No, not really. The videos and the artwork that he does is I mean, he used to be in the band, so he's got a pretty good idea. I mean, he's kind of in the band, a 5th member still, so I mean, we could let him go anywhere he wants to go with the creativity and stuff like that, because he knows what we want, but we don't. He's fully in control of the process when he makes a video, and we kind of just rely on him because we know it's going to be great in the end.
He also made the cover of the album.
Yep.
Yeah. Now going to the cover of the album, that's an actual clay sculpture he did, I read.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that enshrined someplace back home now?
We actually auctioned it. There was this, Swedish radio had this, what do you call it, charity thing where people got to donate money. I think it was for girls to go to school, right?
Yeah.
No,
that was
so
last
last
time.
year?
Yeah.
Maternity.
Oh yeah.
When women die when they give
during
birth
their
to
pregnancy,
children.
yeah. So we auctioned it out on Swedish radio and gave the money away because we were such great guys.
Yeah.
A very noble cause. So then the next video was Let Her Die, which seems to be a lot more thematically tied to the song itself. Can you go into a little more depth about the song behind it, the meaning? Is it about like an old grandmother on life support or something?
No, it's not.
It's actually kind of true, you know?
Yeah, no, we made a joke about that, but that's not true though. But I mean, as far as the lyrics go, it's just it's about humanity, really. You know, like if you read the lyrics or listen to it, it's about like all the stupidity that goes on and all the stupidity that's connected with humanity and stuff like that. So Let Her Die is like, yeah, just let it die.
Now, you guys really have a throwback sound that encompasses, everything great about the older days of heavy metal. You got some Motorhead, you got some Wasp, some Slayer, you guys have punk rock influence, the Melvins. So when you mix it all together, you said that you played some homage to Wasp on one of your songs. And what do you guys think about, when you're writing these songs for your album? Do you pick each song apart, like, well, let's do something kind of based upon this particular album of an older band?
I think it's pretty much it's what we have in us, you know, like what comes out naturally.
Yeah, I think so. We don't like go that deep in to analyze what we do. Like songs just pop up, and all those bands are bands that we grew up listening to and still listen to. And I mean, we never wanted to like limit ourselves to a specific genre, like sound like a certain band in a certain time or something like that. I mean, all the music that we make is, I mean, in some way paying homage to bands that we like, and some ways, I mean, I don't know, for other bands, I mean, stuff that you listen to is like the stuff that you create too. I mean, so it's all in the mix.
Sure. So you guys have been touring with Graveyard. Do you jam with them back home? Sounds like you guys are good friends with them.
We don't jam with them, but we're good friends with them.
We've been hanging out with the same, like, Gothenburg is kind of a small city anyway, so I mean, we've been doing the same shows for years, so it seemed like this was bound to happen, at one point, so it's just a really, really good way to break into the US.
This is the first proper tour that we do with them. We've been playing with them before.
Gotcha. So have you guys done any writing for the new album yet, or have you guys not even got that far in the process? Have you laid some songs down, written some new tracks possibly?
Yeah, we have. I would say we're like halfway into the next album, like song-wise. And then after that, it's a lot of work to like, you gotta polish the songs up and stuff like that. But we got a lot of new material. We had material before we released this album, The Poet and the Parrot, that was like half done and stuff, like riffs and stuff. But yeah, we're getting there. But we're not in a hurry. I mean, The Poet and the Parrot has still a lot of time to be out there. I mean, we can tour this album for a while still, and but I mean, the next album is not far away for us.
Do you guys have some larger festivals overseas that you're going to be playing?
Yeah, the summer is pretty much booked up, like every other weekend or every weekend for the entire summer. But like in Europe and Scandinavia, places like that. Some big festivals and some smaller, but yeah, it's a good summer.
Excellent. So you guys were picked up by Century Media. What was your excitement or enthusiasm when you heard that they contacted you to sign you to Century Media?
That was pretty cool. I mean, we've been trawling for a deal for quite some time actually, and we had these different labels that were interested. Nothing that felt like was spot on. And then we found out that they actually thought that we were already signed, right?
Yeah.
Which we weren't. So when we hooked up, it was just a perfect match. And I mean, that's such a great label. It had such a great history and great roster. So I mean, that was just perfect.
Century Media is a very adaptive, ever-changing label, the way that they approach the whole music industry. But you were kind of signed to your own record label, correct?
Yeah, I have my own record label, and the first album we released it ourselves on that label. We actually like created the label because of Bombus, and then like after that, our first album kind of made a couple of more releases after that. But I mean, it's a lot of work to release your own album as well, and my own label don't have the same kind of muscle that Century Media has. So we said to ourselves that we don't want to do the same thing again. We want like a bigger label to do the work for us because it's much easier. So Century Media was a good choice for sure. Yeah.
What's been your favorite thing about touring the United States so far?
You giving us pulled pork today.
Besides my meat.
It's just cool to see the continent, man. I mean, me personally, I've only been to like the South and the East Coast prior to this, so I mean, just seeing California and all that stuff that you see in movies, man. It sounds corny, but that's really cool.
Yeah.
Meeting a lot of great people. I mean, people are really...
The crowd is good over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really good.
So just seeing things and playing great shows, really.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever stop in IKEA when you get home to get some meatballs?
No, we won't do that.
Not yet.
Cool. Hey guys, thank you so much for the time today for the interview. Looking forward to the show. The sound check sounded awesome. I think you guys are going to really kill it tonight, man.
Yeah, we will.
It's been our pleasure at National Rock Review to give you guys exposure and continue covering you guys, and I look forward to you guys returning as soon as possible.
All right.
Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you so much.
Well,
Cheers.
cheers.